awakening.
Oh, baby. Who do you think?
I hope.
Thorfinn, right?
You think, but...
Or possibly Canute.
I didn't think it was going to happen too quick, but we'll see.
It all depends on what Snake says to him. Let's start.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
We were literally just about to start. I'll probably just leave it in because
yeah,
it's funny.
We'll talk about the title.
Yeah, Awakening.
Who's awakening? Hopefully Thorfinn's.
I just, like I was saying, I don't think it's going to happen that quick. Like, he's in like a real dark place.
Yeah, but it's going to, like I was just about to say, it's going to come down to what Snake says to him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because he also, Snake was super impressed that he got sliced like right underneath his eye and he didn't even flinch.
There's nothing inside to flinch. That's
I know.
Right now.
It's sad.
It's very sad. It's like, think how awful his life has been for the last...
Who knows how long the jump was from now, but 11 plus however long now.
Mm-hmm. Ever since he left Iceland, it's been not good.
No. And he was just a wee little lad.
And he snuck on the ship, too.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I hope it turns around a little bit for him.
I think it's definitely going to, but...
Well, we were talking earlier, like, before we started, about, like, he needs to find his motivation. Like, what is his motivation going to be? That's going to either, A, get him back into the fight, or just in general, just to get him...
Just in life, to make him go back home.
Or that, yeah.
If he can even get his way out of being a slave.
That's going to be the big
question. He's going to have to, I think, definitely fight his way out of that. No?
Well, it also, I wonder if, like, whoever Snake's crew is, like, if, like, their forces lead, like, what if, like, the king was like, yeah, can we take, you guys have to, like, report to us, you know, like,
or somebody shows up and he fights so good that, like, they're like, you're coming with us.
Something like that,
For sure. How are you even a slave?
No,
How did anybody catch you?
I am really curious about Snake, though. I want to know more about him. Because he seems very charismatic.
Yeah, and he was the boss of those other
the group
guys.
Yeah, the guests.
Whoever they were.
They're like the security, I think.
I think so.
More or less. All right, let's watch it.
Okay.
Oh, it's right. He got his ear, too. Yeah, they like all like shit their pants. He was also kind of a dick, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that. Idiots. Baka. That was ridiculous. That's cool. Oh, he's seeing that though. Seeing Ashwat's face in him. Yeah, he doesn't have any clue either. Do you think he did that on purpose to test him?
Yeah.
Mm.
分かってるだろうな。この件でこれ以上面倒を起こした日には、お前らこの先、顎で飯が食えると思うなよ。
Well, I like him already.
返事
I love when like a leader has like full power over his or command.
トルフィン、お前生きたいのか、俺は。
Snake got into his head a little bit. I like it.
Him fighting back.
Yeah.
生きて。生きてどうするんだ。
That's what you gotta figure out, bud. All right. I think it's a little better for him, at least, you know?
That was pretty awesome. Not only did he dodge, but he delivered a strike.
Yeah.
Snake's pretty good too.
Well, of course.
That was a good
you
block.
had to assume. Do you think Snake is just treating him well like this because he sees potential in him, like
I think he saw something, and then maybe he was trying to prove that he did want to live, and it just so happened that the look in his eye was the same look that Askeladd had. Or maybe he's got a little Welsh in him. That's why he's got those blue eyes.
Yeah, I think it's the first part, yeah. That would make more sense. Like, he's just seeing... And he's similar to him in general, so it's reminding him of him.
Whatever face he put on to fight was like the same serious face Askeladd has. And it, like, woke something up inside of him that just, like, instinctively told him to fucking fight.
It's great.
And that kind of, like, proves it to him, and I bet you Snake comes back for him.
Of course. That's what I was saying. Like, do you think he's going to come back for him and be like, I would come with me? Like,
possibly. If he's able to do that. He'd probably have to get permission from the guy that bought him.
Well, yeah.
What was his name? Do you remember?
Kettle?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot of hay. How is that staying on there?
He's holding it on top.
Was he? I thought he was just riding the cart.
Yeah, he was just sitting on it. It's heavy.
何本当に殺されたりはせんよ。いや、あの蛇って親分が来なかったら
I think so
本
too.
当にやられましたよ。薬代など気にせんでいい。お前たちの面倒は私に一任されている。アルネーズにもお礼を言っておきなさい。私に知らせようと畑の中をずいぶん走り回ったようだ。
Was supposed to be wedding bells?
He loves it.
今日は休みなさい。あのな、こういう時はありがとうございますって言うんだよ。ほれ。いいねよ。
Thorfinn has no manners. Why would he though? Look who he grew up with.
みんながよくしてくれてるってのに。構わんよ。トルフィンが無口なのは知っている。
It would be annoying though.
Well, very annoying.
If you didn't know why or anything, like he's not giving you anything.
He like flat out ignores him too.
Yeah.
森だ。こんな傷なんでもない。
待てって、俺も行くよ。
Yeah, man, I'd be like, so back there, that move you did.
Now you got a free day to go cut down the woods. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, they can't really waste time if they want to get out of here doing it this way.
They can only do it on like the non-harvest time.
Right.
蛇とやり合った時に。
Yeah, he's like, who is this kid? Okay.
ただもんじゃなかった。
I want someone to say that about me when they see me. That's no ordinary man.
お前、戦争に行ったことあるか?
Oh, yeah.
ああ。
人を。
Oh, yeah.
Many.
ああ。
I think most of this is going to be yes.
5。
Oh, no.
10人くらいか。
Full army's worth. Thousands.
That look he's giving him.
たくさん殺した。5つか6つくらいの頃から戦場にいた。デンマーク軍のイングランド攻めにも加わったよ。俺は戦士だった。
Not a true one, though. Not yet.
軽蔑するか、エイナル。
How could you? 5 or 6? Can you imagine somebody telling you that?
Yeah. 5 or 6. Damn, that looks real.
Einar's mad, huh?
戦士だった。
Happened to him twice.
Yeah,
when they
he
rebuilt.
said the Danes did it, though.
No, yeah, I know.
たくさん殺した。
Is he about to go after him right now?
That's gonna be a mistake.
Or Thorfinn doesn't even give a shit still. This is a crazy sequence. Oh, maybe he was there?
He wasn't there, but he showed up after.
I don't know what the hell is going on. This is crazy. Imagine this little kid just wrecking you like that. And he just disappeared? Fighting his inner demons, you think?
Mm.
This is a wild sequence. Was it that lady from way back when? I wonder why he wakes up like that. Is he still, like, sleeping?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I would never want to go to sleep if that happened.
Right.
なんでお前は俺がうなされるたびに起こすんだ。お前の家族を殺した奴ら、そいつらと俺は同じだ。
お前は死にてえのか。お前がどんなひどい目にあったかなんて知らねえ。どんな地獄で生きてきたかなんて知りたくもねえ。なんもなかったらって違うだろ。
Alright, maybe this will be what gets him to change a little bit. These two have had it so damn rough. It is ridiculous.
お前が俺の家族を殺したわけじゃねえだろうが。思い上がんじゃねえよ。
ありがとう、エイナル。
You got him to say thank you.
起こしてくれてありがとう。
It's because Einar's a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
He knows something's going on in his nightmares. No one just does that, you know? Yeah, I wonder when Einar was saying that. When he was like, and that's when I met Thorfinn, you know?
Mm.
How far in the future is that going to be?
I think it's going to probably be pretty far. Unless it's like the... Who knows, man? I don't want to keep guessing.
Who's this? Is this Canute? It's gotta be, right? Is that him?
I think so.
Looks like him, yeah.
He cut his hair, huh?
Damn. That was a fantastic episode.
Really good.
Depressing as hell.
They've all been.
Yeah, this whole season.
But I guess
so far.
rightfully so.
Well, yeah, look at the situation. We should have saw it coming, obviously. Well, I mean, I guess we kind of did. You know, we knew nothing good was going to come of this.
Yeah. Of the whole show.
Yeah. This is life was like back then.
They're Vikings.
They lived in times where...
It's just a different time.
To say the least.
That's where you could start on the battlefield at the ripe age of 5 or 6.
Yeah. And be taking out full-grown adults by like 12. 10 to 12.
And then have a great duel against the greatest warrior of the other side.
And now you're a slave. Like,
now you're back to being and now you're just down to being a slave.
It popped into my head when he was like, when Einar was yelling at Thorfinn there at the end. Like, do you think I'd have to go back and rewatch what he said? But what I was thinking when it came up was like, he wasn't saying that he did. Obviously, he did it, but like, obviously, he was somebody similar to people who did it to his family. But did he say anything about like there was no one there to protect us or something like that, Einar? When he was talking about like, I forget.
I don't think so.
He said something about like someone protecting someone. Like, I can't remember.
At the end, that they're alive because somebody allowed them to be.
Maybe that's what I'm
saying. You know what I mean? Like kind of like protected, like prevented them from being dead.
I got that part. I just wasn't sure. Wait a minute. Now that I'm looking at this, is that because we're like just on Crunchyroll and the picture for the next episode's up? I'm just looking at. Is that supposed to be Thorfinn or Canute? You think?
No, it's Canute. Look at the mark on his face.
Oh yeah, duh. I always forget about that. Damn, he looks like Thorfinn a little bit though.
Just because he cut his hair.
And he has the little whiskers on his chin.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's gonna be. I'm glad that it seems like. Obviously, Thorfinn's not gonna be like full of motivation now, but
no, but this is a very good first step, strong first step with Snake and Einar, because at least now he's kind of like making a friend.
I hope he can like teach, like I said, not teach Einar to like be a warrior, obviously, but like to how to defend himself enough, because he's like kind of hopeless right now when it comes to fighting. He's never really had anyone to teach him.
Yeah.
Why would he have?
And what happened? Was he actually strangling him or not?
Yeah.
It just didn't affect him in any way?
I guess it didn't wake him up, maybe.
Imagine strangling somebody with all of your might and they don't even wake up from sleeping.
And do you think he even realized he was strangling? I get probably not,
no.
Right? I had no idea.
I'd have to imagine, no.
But he still kind of woke him up by catching his hand.
He woke him up. Yeah, he woke him up by touching him, but he didn't know that he was strangling him to try to kill him.
Right.
That's how weak Einar is.
That's crazy. I was wondering.
Unless he was just holding him and not strangling him because he was making noises and stuff. And he was kind of just tensing up, I want to kill this kid.
It looked like he was wrapping his hands around there.
So no, his hands were wrapped around. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he just wasn't full squeezing.
It looked like he was squeezing, but...
It did look like he was full squeezing. He was even clenching his teeth.
His eyes were bloodshot.
But that's not a good look if Thorfinn didn't even wake up from it. You gotta be a little bit stronger.
For some reason,
grip strength for that.
For some reason, I assumed, even though he was still sleeping, he kind of yeah, but I guess he wouldn't have.
I guess because wasn't he choked out by Thorkel?
Who?
Thorfinn. In the one fight, wasn't he being held by his throat?
He got out of it. That's when he cut his arm off, I think. Yeah.
His fingers, yeah. So I guess, yeah, I know there's nothing.
Or he's just a deep sleeper. I mean, when you're having nightmares,
because it did kind of seem like Thorfinn was gasping for air, right?
Yes, at one point you saw his mouth gasping for air.
But that could have been
him screaming from his
talking
nightmares.
in his sleep.
That was wild.
That was wild.
I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be him. He was fighting his inner demons in a way, all the people he does feel guilty about it. Obviously, having to kill all these people.
Killing all these people since he was 5 or 6, man.
Yep.
He's lost count of how many he's killed. That's.
Yeah. Well,
not that you would
10.
keep.
5 or 10.
Yeah, but he was 1, 5, 10.
And Thorfinn was just
yeah, dude. You can't even wrap your brain around how many I've killed.
in a shorter period of time than most. You know? And not around the same age as you would think.
No.
It's just so crazy to me. Damn. But like I said, I hope this gets him, like I said, not out of his funk, but like, where at least they can they'll start conversing more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think between Snake and Einar, it's going to
I just don't know how Snake's going to play. Like, he's going to have to come to him.
Snake will bring him back to the fighting thing. Einar will at least give him a friend.
Wait, what?
Snake will get him back into fighting, and Einar is like his friend, you know?
Oh, I see
that
what
he
you're
can
saying.
like talk to. So it makes him a different Thorfinn.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is Snake he's gonna have to like go and
do something,
reach out to him. I mean,
right?
Is what I'm saying.
If that's right, that was just a guess. I'm not saying like that's definitely happening.
For sure, Snake's gonna have a part to play. You don't know. Yeah,
Snake likes him, and he likes him.
Well, he knows he's legit. You know, he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That was so cool. This whole episode, like even that opening with him doing that with Snake was awesome. I forgot about that. Because it was like the very first scene, you know?
It was really cool.
Oh, I just hope but now that we saw Canute there at the end, then that.
But we don't know where he was.
We don't know where he was.
He should still be in England.
Should he though? Because if Harold's king of England,
depending on what happened, Harold I think is king of
England.
He took over Sven's spot, not just England.
Well, then that's what I'm saying though. But Canute also did have rule at some point of either Norway or Denmark. I forget which one. So it's not a crazy thing to say that he might now be over in Denmark and or Norway. You know what I mean?
I thought that one kid was saying he wanted to join Canute's army in England.
That's true. But that's what I'm saying. I gotta go back and rewatch that conversation again because that was so confusing, everything he was saying. Because he said that. But then he also said something about King. Then he said King Harold.
But Harold's the king of Denmark, and Canute probably just continued to take over Mercia.
Well, no. If he's king of Denmark, then
because he would have been. If he's king of Denmark, then he's also king of England because he rules everything. That's what they were giving to Sven. No, that's like the thing. Well,
that's what Sven had. Yes, I don't know if. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Canute could have just been like, "Screw you! I'm taking England while you're not here." You know.
Why would England let him do that? He had
control of it. There was no like, no one. There was no like really left any British Saxon army left that were like being led by anyone. You know, like a big force. They pretty much had full control at this point. Remember, they took London. They fled the. Royalty fled.
They didn't take London. They didn't get Thorkel stopped them from taking London.
I know, but who's ruling it? The person who was there, the royalty, whoever it was supposed to be, is now not. Remember, they said they fled.
Yeah. And
then they even said like you pretty much have all control of England now. So I think to Sven, I would imagine probably.
I don't know if they said it to Sven, but yeah, they were going to. I didn't know that they said that. I thought they said they were going to sign over everything
officially.
But
yes.
once Sven died, maybe they didn't. I mean, I'm assuming they did if Canute's in England, but who knows?
I think he is in England too. I'm just saying that it's not a realm of possibility that he's not.
Yeah.
It's really also just me being hopeful that he's somehow in Denmark where it's near Thorfinn.
No.
That's what he's out doing.
I don't know that Thorfinn's going to find Canute for a while.
No, I don't think so either.
Or Canute's going to find Thorfinn.
Or Thorkel.
I would have to assume Thorkel's still with Canute. You don't get rid of somebody like that.
No.
Unless he retired. Would you know that's not happening?
No. Imagine if they said he died. I'd be so pissed.
Show me.
Obviously, that's not going to happen.
Show me.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm just joking, but I know that's not going to happen because that would be ludicrous.
Yeah.
But damn, I can't wait to now. But now that they showed Canute, I'm hoping we get some more of them. Like we get caught
at
up
least
a little
the
bit.
Next episode. Hopefully, we get like that side. What's been going on?
You get what I was saying before, though, about like so if when the kid was talking, if he meant King Harold as in like King of Denmark, but I take it as he was talking about King of England. At least we both took it that way. But maybe he did mean...
No, I took it as as Harold took over as Sven of King of Norway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, that was what they were saying he was?
Well, Norway and Denmark.
And Denmark, right?
Yeah.
But did he go by the king of Norway or did he go by the king of Denmark?
Or the king of England. But
he didn't have England yet.
Well, if that's what I'm saying. But he kind of did also.
Right.
So that's why.
So if he did, then Harold is king of England and Norway and Denmark, and maybe Canute's just in charge of England, like how Sven was gonna do it.
I just don't.
And he's joining Canute's army.
I feel like Harold wouldn't let that stand. You know
why?
Because if he was already going up against them to be the rightful king to take over,
but he became king.
Who?
Harold. Harold is king.
I know. I'm saying before he became king. Like, he was already, willing to go against him and Canute. When Sven was still alive, him and Canute were going to put Harold over Canute as king of England and everywhere. Did. Well, that's why I'm wondering, how did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
That's what I'm wondering.
So how does that affect Canute in being in England?
I wasn't talking about, I was just saying.
I'm confused now. What we were talking about, I thought you were confused about Harold, about that kid saying he wanted to join Canute's army.
No, I mostly get it.
And saying King Harold. Oh.
Yeah, I was just
I bet
saying
you that
it could mean either way.
I just can't wrap my head around a reason why Canute would give up. Why Canute's not king.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was the only thing, like I was saying before, the only thing I was thinking of was when that happened, did Harold claim himself to be king, and then Canute they're still going against each other now? It's a kind of like a back and forth. You know, it could be one of those
but how
things.
how would he do that? He wasn't even there.
Or it's going to be one of those deals where Canute is playing the long game here, where he's saying, all right, let me make him happy. I'll give him his king title. Meanwhile, if he gives me England, if you're right and he is just by himself in England, then... And
he's trying to turn that into...
And then he's going to end up claiming, maybe he ends up, then he'll announce he's king, you know? I don't know. I got to go back too and rewatch, like I said before. What did he specifically say when Sven died and he put the...
Yeah, that I can't remember either, but he definitely put the crown on his head, right?
I thought he did.
Unless we just got so excited.
We'll take a look after because I'm almost certain he did. I also don't remember.
I'm pretty certain he did too.
And he, like I told you before we were recording, I was like, he also kept saying once or twice that he's like, this is what a true king does. You know?
Well, he said that's how a true king would behave and stuff like that. But
and he wants to create the paradise.
I don't understand why, if you're not going to be king, well, why did Askeladd die? I get Sven had to go. But Sven had to go to make way for Canute.
Well, it's one of two things: either they fought him and Harold won, or.
But you think he wouldn't? Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking Canute's got a plan here.
Canute's not even a part of.
He was probably all right, Harold's going to come with a much bigger. Yeah, probably. He's probably going to come in with a much bigger force. So Canute's all right, let me welcome him in and say yeah, you have.
Maybe that could be.
But wait a minute, isn't Canute older though? Wasn't he supposed to be the next one, but they were going to skip him because...
I don't know.
I thought that was the case. Because then why would he even have a claim then, Canute, to begin with? Why would that whole thing have started? Why would he have tried to have Sven had them killed? He doesn't have any right if he's the second, if he's not the oldest, technically, you know?
True.
That's why I'm pretty sure Harold is younger than Canute. And maybe that's why he also wasn't even in England at the time, because he was probably still pretty young.
So that's even more confusing then. Then Harold technically doesn't have a claim to it.
Right. Or he's going to play it off oh no, father didn't want you to be king. He wanted me to be king, so I'm the rightful. You know, it's going to be one of those things. That happens all the time.
We need to find out what the hell happened there.
That happens a lot in history where one person, they were if the younger sibling would be you're not fit to be a ruler, so I'm the rightful one, you know, I should be doing it, so. I think there's some of that going around.
I don't know. I'm very interested in finding it out.
Very. And we gotta wait till next week. Shit. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.